Camille Bell's most recent blast at the Special Task Force came in a speech to a Baltimore seminary yesterday. Back in Atlanta today, she repeated her criticism that Atlanta's investigation stumbled early, a stumble from which she is afraid the task force may never recover.
These cases were not investigated the way they should have been investigated, the way they would have been investigated had these kids come out of a different socioeconomic group. So a lot of things were lost along the way. Even the autopsy reports on those original few kids, like the first 4 or 5, were relatively scanty, which meant that we lost a lot of things that may have been clues. If there were any clues at that point, we overlooked them and lost them because nobody saw this as anything super unusual. I mean, after all, these are inner city kids. If inner city kids get killed, unfortunately, nobody cares but inner city kids' parents.
Mrs. Bell keeps pounding away at the leadership of the city, accusing it of a failure to lead in a crisis. But there is a form of criticism being leveled by those responsible for the investigation. Special agent in charge of the Atlanta office of the FBI, John Glover, took time out after speaking to the Rotary Club this afternoon to say that news reports on certain aspects of the investigation may be going too far.
Because I personally feel that that our killer or killers is an individual or individuals who has an insatiable appetite for the news. And the more information that is out and that is available to the general public is also available to him as well, which therefore makes our job from a law enforcement standpoint even more difficult.
But it is Camille Bell, again, who captures the frustration of a community which sees symbolic gestures instead of progress.
Everybody is busy doing things like having door-to-door canvases. I am almost certain that if you knock on the door of the killer, he's going to say, "Oh, yes, I did it, I confess." Or inviting in 5 top cops but not using Atlanta's top cops, then I have problems with that. You can't tell me you're doing everything when I can look around me and see everything not being done.